In an Olympic year, the performance of the India men's hockey team will be very closely monitored because after having won the Asiad gold, India is really looking up to the men's hockey team to ensure that they end nearly 44 years of a gold medal jinx. They ended a 40-year jinx when they clinched the bronze in Tokyo. But as far as gold is concerned, it has eluded them ever since 1980 Moscow. Now, after the Asiad, the FIH Pro League encounters that they are going to play in Rourkela and in Bhubaneswar proved to be very, very important. Because after this, in May, you're going to play the final games of the FIH Pro League and then you're going to head into the Olympics. Now, how was India's performance in both the legs in Rourkela and Bhubaneswar, and how did they perform? What are the strengths, what are the positive aspects, the negative aspects of this Indian hockey team through this entire stage that happened in Rourkela and Bhubaneswar? Well, at this point in time, looking at the FIH Pro League table, India have played 8 games, but they are in 3rd position. The Netherlands, who are already the 2-time champions, they are on top. Australia, prior to their game yesterday against the Netherlands, were the only unbeaten team, but now they have managed to lose to the Netherlands 5-3. India ended their campaign with a 4-0 win, but some aspects of their game will be worrisome, and rather than 3rd, India could very well have been on top. Because in this edition of the Pro League, they had managed to face off against Australia and Netherlands, 2 teams that have always hurt them in the past, especially Australia. And they put up a fight, but yet again they lost the crucial pressure situations that was there. So how did India fare? Looking at it, the first starting games that happened in Bhubaneswar, they beat Spain 4-1, but then they had a magnificent run when they managed to beat the Netherlands 4-2 on penalties. It's not often that India have managed to beat the Netherlands, but here 2-2 they managed to beat them 4-2 on penalties. Srijesh in particular, Krishan Patak, all of them stepping up at vital times. But then that same problem, they lost 4-6 to Australia. Consider this, they were 2-0 down. They then at the 3rd quarter, they managed to make it 4-3. India were 4-3 up. But then in the last 5 to 6 minutes, the surge of Australia's attack ensured that they got 3 goals and they won 6-4. Then they beat Ireland 1-0 to end what was a good Bhubaneswar leg. But in Rourkela, 8-7, they beat Spain 8-7 on penalties. That was in sudden death. It again showed that yes, when it came to pressure, the India men's hockey team were doing a decent job. But then when the 3rd time they encountered the penalties, they lost, and this was to the Netherlands. All the time, if you look at the Netherlands style of play, they like to take the game deep and then attack when the situation is presented in front of them. Once bitten, twice shy, the Netherlands would not make that same mistake again, and that's why they managed to turn the tables and win 4-2. But then yet again, they encountered their familiar problems against the Kookaburras. 2-1 up with just 5 minutes to go, they conceded a late goal. And then in the penalties, Australia were simply too good. Blanked them out 3-0, and that's why Australia got the bonus point. They ended the tournament by beating Ireland 4-0. But then it's a very small consolation considering that you lost 2 games on penalties, especially the loss to the Netherlands. And twice you were leading against Australia and you blew it. But what are the positives that are there in the Indian hockey team at this point in time? 1, Harmanpreet, yet again leading the goal scoring charts. Previous year of the FIH Pro League also, he was one of your top goal scorers. A captain continues to lead from the front. Harmanpreet Singh yet again showing his class with lot of goals, 6 goals if I am not mistaken. He got good support from the likes of Hardik Singh, Gurjant Singh and Yograj. And what was the most important thing, the last point, decent penalty corner conversion. Now what was the thing that hurt India in the World Cup? Penalty corner conversions. Harmanpreet Singh in particular, one of your leading drag flickers in the world, had an off tournament. Here he bounced back in the Pro League and showed why he is one of the best. His striking against Australia ensured that India were dominating for 75% of the match. But when he was silent, the Indian team also suffered. So that is also the weakness that's emerging. If Harmanpreet Singh is kept quiet, the Indian team does not know what to do. PR Srijesh, the amount of defending that he had to do. Srijesh was the wall yet again against Australia. If he had not defended, India would very well have lost 8-4 or 10-4. But Srijesh in particular, excellent goalkeeping, and also against Holland. But as I had mentioned, Harmanpreet yet again is, if you keep Harmanpreet quiet, the Indian team does not know what to do. Defense, they leaked far too many goals against the Netherlands and against Australia. Australia, the Kookaburras always find a way to decimate their defense. Attacking waves a problem. Look at how Australia attacked and attacked and attacked. Conceding goals at fag end. This was the most important thing that hurt them even in the World Cup. Conceding goals at the fag end. Look at Australia, 4-3 down. 5 minutes to go, they conceded 3 goals. Again against Australia, 5 minutes to go, they conceded that equalizer. Netherlands also, when there is little time, teams like Australia, Belgium and Netherlands step up and absolutely ensure your defense is caught napping. Pressure situation is still an issue. Craig Fulton, the coach, has stated, for a solid attack, you need a solid defense. 50% of that has been proven true. Their defense was not active. That is why they conceded those goals against Australia. But third place heading into the last leg of the FIH Pro League. Remember, they will take on the likes of Great Britain. They will take on the likes of Argentina. But they are massive challenges against the Red Lions, Belgium. Belgium, Netherlands and Australia, along with Germany, are the 4 teams that can hurt India for a medal prospect. And Germany are the reigning World Cup winners. So, if they are in form, then you have to worry. Netherlands and Australia have shown yet again that why they are one of the best. That's why they are dominating. So, May is the next important date for the Indian men's team. They will be taking on all these mentioned sides that I mentioned. That said, Germany, Great Britain, Argentina, Belgium in the FIH Pro League that will be played away in Europe. So, that is the current situation. We hope that the men's team can buckle up, because those are the last games that you're playing before the Paris Olympics, where India will be aiming to end a 44-year gold medal jinx, not a medal jinx in that sense. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports. Rate up that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.